Your survival is pure luck. 300 million years ago, the absolute rulers of this planet were nightmares beyond your imagination. Meanwhile, your ancestors were tiny mice shivering in the mud, not even worthy of being a snack. This isn't sci-fi. It was a 50 million year oxygen mega experiment that actually happened on Earth. Hi, I'm He-Dimension Files. Doing hardcore science is like holding a lonely lantern in a desolate wilderness. But looking back, I'm glad over 17,000 like-minded explorers have gathered behind me. In an era of swiping videos in a second, your patience helped piece together time-crushed truths. If you love this planet's madness and miracles, welcome to my camp. Now, hold your torches tight. We are entering a place where even breathing invites death. The Carboniferous era. Over half the coal humanity burns today comes from the corpses of those ancient forests. But behind this endless coal lies a fatal evolutionary bug. Plants evolve tough lignin, growing into towering trees. However, Earth hadn't yet evolved fungi to decompose lignin. This meant fallen trees couldn't rot. They piled up in swamps, locking carbon underground. Plants released oxygen without emitting CO2, creating a deadly temptation: 35% oxygen levels. This extra 14% oxygen was no gift. It turned Earth into an out-of-control monster generator. What does 35% oxygen mean? A single lightning strike could turn rainforests into an inferno for months. In this pure oxygen hell, arthropods reached good. Lacking lungs, they absorbed pure oxygen through. This acted like a turbocharger, shattering size limits. The sky was taken by a 75-centimeter Maganura, a giant dragonfly the size of a winged hound. Don't compare it to today's. It was an ancient fighter jet. Its compound eyes had 30,000 lenses, providing 360-degree radar. In its world, there were no blind spots. Your slightest shiver, even blood flow, looked like HD's. It could hover, fly backward, and dive instantly. Hovering silently above you, it brought evolutionary despair. All your escape routes were already simulated in its visual computer. Its jaws snapped in 0.03 seconds. You're torn apart before feeling thought hiding in cracks was safe. The rainforest floor was a far worse slaughterhouse. Crawling there was a 2.6-meter, 50-kilogram armored train. Feared for a century as a man-eating tyrant. Scientists in 2024 checked its gut fossils and found a shocking truth. This majestic giant bug was actually a vegan scavenger. But the ground wasn't safe. Arthropleura evolved heavy armor to defend against true shadow assassins. Like the 70-centimeter Pulmonos, excluding its tail, it was dog-sized, with a stinger thicker than your pinky. Modern venom hurts 4 days, but its venom caused instant cardiac arrest. They ruled the forest. Even Arthropleura would pay a heavy price for stepping on one. But this pure oxygen carnival had to end. A disaster known as the rainforest collapse struck, turning the climate dry and cold. The late system patch, white rot fungi, finally evolved to break down lignin. Fallen trees rotted fast, plunging oxygen levels. For these moated giant bugs, this was a silent execution. Their airways couldn't support huge bodies anymore. Old turbo engines struggled to start. Arthropleura collapsed on its own land, gasping for air. Meganura fell to dust, its muscles starved of oxygen. They weren't killed by predators, they suffocated to death. You might ask, Earth's oxygen rebounded later. Why didn't bugs get big again? Because times changed. Birds and later bats appeared in the skies. Faced with smarter, agile vertebrates, the larger a bug grew, the easier it became a target. The once invincible giant insects were forever locked in the microworld, becoming today's tiny bug zoo easily step on. Meanwhile, those shivering mice in the mud outlasted the long night, evolving to sit at today's screens. But is this evolution's end? Today, humans dig up ancient forest remains, burning coal crazily, and releasing 300-million-year-old carbon. Ancient bugs never expected oxygen to deplete. Dinosaurs never expected the asteroid. Every apex species thought they were ultimate rulers. On this planet's vast time scale, no king rules forever. You think you control Earth, but we are just the next unpredictable variables.